Tori. Dennis Mann. Ia Ali pe Dennis Mann. Oh. Uite capul.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Dar de ce? Așa. Oh.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Antea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Antea. Ia auzi. Am zis că mi-a băgat-o și mie aia de la SBC. Antea. Am crezut că de aia de Antea aia.
To the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind.
Uai, de capul meu, are ce fut un spir acum la careva. Fac
It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted.
Oh.
There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
But you did. 1695. Ia uzi, Ali, nici nu erai născut
This is
atunci.
June. I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Neața, Vasco. No, but my titties. My titties are gone.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Mhm.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Mr. Tracu, mulțumesc frumos. Gata cu... Mulțumesc, mulțumesc. Da, uite la ce am terminat și noi cu Blood Rain 2 și ne-am apucat de jocul ăsta care l-așteptam de o perioadă. Și mersi frumos, Ali, de shoutout. Nice, nice. Ești mai ok? Ți-a mai venit după alergie?
How grim this place is.
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Nice, nice. Press an E to cross under dubios. Așteptam să păs... Ce? Să fac un... Crouch ceva. La fel, mersi frumos încă o dată. Take care.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
A, deci se activează.
Looks steady enough.
Aha.
Watch out!
Mhm. Deci nu mai merge pe aici.
Are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Aha.
Overeager apprentices.
Find a way. Do you know the
I
way?
can break my way through here.
Okay. What's ceva?
Petty fiend.
Aha. Shift, Control, Alt, Space, Space.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Scrisoare. Dear cousin, this farce that is in New Eden Town has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something there, but if the words you sent me are true, then by God, take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, leave the ungodly place, come to Providence. No, uite, Providence de la un oraș a devenit banc. Așa, and live with us. There is a farmer here and Simon. Jur, prea mult FIFA am citit Simeone. And I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I'm begging you, come to us. We are family and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence. 8th of September, 1694. Mhm. Opa.
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Mhm.
As easy as falling off a box.
E ușor să piși de pe o ladă?
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
However, this doesn't bode well.
Deja cred că e prea mult, nu? Mhm. Your weapons fills the banish, așa, when the banish press E to banish your target.
Time to leave for good. Too slow.
Ok. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date? I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheatfields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who reads this now, I tell you, run.
These
Run,
people
run.
left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Mhm.
Fiend.
Ok. Să avea level 4.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Mhm.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the
No.
town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Mhm.
When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always. Who the hell bombs their own crop?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Mhm. Susanna. It's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folk will sooner ease the cold and stay. The minister said help was on its way, but I do not know how much time we have left or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it would reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands. The better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us. Sarah. Suzanne.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard. Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably eat the horses.
Mm-hmm. Văd că nu. Vezi ceva? El a trecut pe partea asta. Nu merge să merg pe acolo. Boston. Fort Jericho, the Heralds Hamlet. New Eden Town. Probabil arăta interesant, dar așa cum e prezentat acum e creepy as fuck.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
E healing pe și? Vin pe dreapta, Docs în stânga, cimitirul în stânga. Mai zic. Eu. Uite. Cine a mai rămas? Tanti. N-a rupt ușa, man. Red Dead Redemption cu The Vest. Poate genul. Ia.
Get out of my way.
Ce prietenoși sunt ăștia. The docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston. Marblehead Salem is cut until the saboteur is caught. Aha. Tu vorbești? Ce nu vorbești, a? Punguța cu 2 bani. Nu mai auzi cum să-și ta piel. Oho! Primul chest. Ia. Wild așa, piece of 8 leather. Piece of 8? Așa s-au gândit ăștia. Ce monedă să ne punem? 8. Au. Asta l-așteptam de ceva timp, joculețul. It.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Pot să sar. Pot să sar. Nici pe aici nu pot să merg. Pe aici pot să cobor, nu pot să cobor. Aha. Na, bine. Mai mergem în partea asta la altă. The docks are closed. Locked. Hello? Nu e nimeni. Resident Evil Village. Liliac. Uf.
We should ask someone where to find the inn.
Da, da. Ia vezi, deschide cineva? Ia uite.
This must be the inn.
No shit, Sherlock. Ia uite. Tătăm. Aici se făcea justiția. The path to the meeting house is closed by the governor decree. Aha. The cemetery is closed by the order of the governor. Ce mai ați închis? Oh, stai că... The path to the meeting house. Stai pe... Și ce n-am luat ultimul? Curfew. In hours of darkness, stay in your homes. No discord. Fără discord în casă! No turmoil. Bă, du-te mă de aici, mă.
Curfew?
Puși pe telefon Discord.
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Doomsday has come. Și scris cu creta pe casă. Bravo, mă. Aha.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Aha.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assume...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band.
Bine că n-ai zis Pennywise.
This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her
Brusque.
attitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we're as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul,
Blair Witch
from
Project.
our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death, and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here,
Okay.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I'd not yet had the opportunity to discuss this investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Ok. Ok.
Thank you.
Și zice, mă lasă
We have
Charles
what
să
we
mă duc să-mi fac o cafea, dacă mai
And
am.
I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Am. As announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The store rooms are locked and so are the bedrooms. God bless. Charity. Krugot. 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 Da? Da. O să inventez și o monedă, să-i pun nume 10. The compass indicates the direction distance.
Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know.
Oh.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Accident.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe
Ce-ați
in my
făcut?
work.
Să omorâ pe cineva, ați... De obicei cam chestiile
I
astea...
respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
We'll be back.
I'll be here, unless I'm not.
I'll be here unless I'm
We should
not.
go to Esther.
The
Ce...
governor said that house stood above the docks.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Bine, mă! Bine, mă, da. Iați. Momentul. Back to the docks we go, huh?
Antea, Red. Come in.
Interesting.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Nu cred că mai reușit să văd
Esther, you're not alone now.
grafica asta de lacrimi la vreun joc.
So sorry we
Fuck?
didn't get here on time.
Interesting.
Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information. You can refer to the hints at any given moment through your hunting cases menu. Wow. After seeing her husband was grieving widow Shah's. Ok. Enter portrait. Item not obtained. Interesant ăsta. Chronicles. Evolution. Evolution. Bun. Inspect. New Scotch tone in G major by Henry Purcell. Wait a minute. Cine era?
Find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
De unde știu eu numele ăla? Știu numele.
But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Lorenzo, știu sigur că ar ști. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words, and it was a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately could not find anything in our archive that matches the description of events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as may be, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena, no? Perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, but it's sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue research and to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stall has so little presence in the New World. Any info shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours and truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me, that was nice of him. Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
Esther, some food and air for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their heart.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but...
Study of A. Purcell Chagoni in G minor for strings by A. Davenport.
I don't have much, but promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow.
Standards in interval of a study of a Aeolian scale by Heinrich Hittrich.
Of course.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. There's more to learn here.
My sweet Esther, it was I was down and yet you were there to support me, and you are an angel from heaven to help me in the dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible, and yet I feel so sorry for bringing you in this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I'm sorry to have you by my side. For I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this island, there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps we should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. Your love forever, Charles. Okay.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now, when we are old and at last death separate us, for only death can extinguish the love between us, and I'm sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you, yourself, Charles. Deci scriau el era în Londra atunci. 21st day of February 1687. My sweet Esther, I can tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few moments I have left away from our loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Though this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark wars that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me to these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this, for I can see the pride in your eyes Then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you. You're not forever, Charles. Ok. Asta între timp să văd dacă mai am cafea. Îi fac și la Charles o cafea.
Are you hungry, dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
I thought we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
One. Hmm? Săraca să-l blochezi, nu? Da. Nu, am coborât prea jos, nu? Nu? E puric. Așa. Na, 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 na.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Precious king from a chess set protected by a glass dome.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He was a good man.
Mm-hmm.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Ce mai un pici. Asta mă gândesc cum era perioada respectivă. Terra, Astralis, Pacifico, Peruvia, America. Cum aveau ei hărțile făcute, nu? America de Sud. O departe, a? Hmm. Curios de o chestie. Tod für die Totem by Balthasar Hans Frenn. None of this side of the water and few of the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into the new world on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stall. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here. Yes, old and innumerable. They are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask one for her story. Okay. Formicarius by Johannes Nieder. Așa. Portalitium Fidei by Alfonso Despina. Bă, ceva cărți. Și aici. Job 7, 13-15. 13 when I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. 14 then thou scares me with dreams and terrifies me through visions. Da, e foarte ciudată limba asta, adică engleza asta care o vorbeau ei. So that my soul chooses strangling and dead rather than my life. He comes to me in dreams. Opa.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? I quest shall do. Da, exact! Visions, foreshadowing. If someone behind this who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth, I need to know what gets into our heads. Dream no longer offers rest and this cannot perdure. Deci numai asta putea să vă... Deci, jur, descoper cuvinte noi. Parcă... Perdur. Foreshadowing n-am mai văzut de mult.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Nice, deci am descoperit și la el o chestie.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown. When the common knowledge is not enough to understand the situation, the sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of this art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse. Ce? Nocturnal female horse? As in the French. French cauchemar. Ce pune cauchemar? Cauchemar. On the German Nachtmar. Mare. Here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a punny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose, to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its target to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear, able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare the victim can hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what has risen upon us. How will we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information or where to find them. Okay. The silver brooch, very worn by Charles, engraved with his distinct three-hilted sword. Ok. Dacă portau din asta.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:3. 3 drops of lavender oil in chamomile infusion before sleep. Da. Wintergreen to rub twin palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Berlin. Okay. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it, how I failed my dear husband. Just could not find the strength to leave the house. Walk to the place where Charles died. There to see him buried. Lord have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love is...
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman.
Nu budur videohozod așa. Totuși ăla a rămas bun. Înțeles.
That's terrible for her.
Esther
Intent
never got to say
obtained.
farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Nah. You shall not pass. Gosh. Vascuchos.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
You're in pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams. That it had a use for us. That we needed to fight it with all God's might. But Now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Ok. To the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Punct. Cine pune punct?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Merchant.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm.
Yet.
She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Chiar a fost sincer, nu?
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Tell me about the curse, if you will.
Well, I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and I fear foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher
Oh,
must
so-
have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Linen wool. Ideea e că nu prea -și vinde nimic. După că mai am niște locuri.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
A wisp, so close to town.
The cemetery is closed by order of the governor.
Where are you leading me?
More of you?
No one is safe here.
De ce? Ia stai un pic. Îmi dai senzația că îi merge mult mai bine, mai ales cu peri și cu toate astea. Time for the controller, yes! Ia. Păi da, ce fain e făcut. Da, m-am... Apoi.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Pirite.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Dacă ne întoarcem aici, dar... Să refuz.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you. Many dead in more recent years.
Już. O!
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Au. Vrăjitoare. Nu e aici. Nu mai a prins. Da, nu.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources, even if you select an incorrect ritual. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Oh, interesting.
What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone!
Fiind.
You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No,
Mhm.
but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing.
Mhm. When they tried a new Eden chargeable heart gave out.
He faced. What was it?
Found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's open at job 7:13:15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints. Aia ce am găsit și noi. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles' ghost. After a closure performed by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Make manifest.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here.
E el sau...
I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say,
That's familiar.
I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Să aflăm niște chestii.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Spectre.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Okay.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Okay.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Cred că a pățit ceva.
Your
A
death
fost îngropat
pains us
aici.
greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
The Banish?
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them.
No?
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly.
Cum presimțire n-aș făcut asta.
We'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Good day to you, madam. Antea Duarte is my name. May I ask yours?
Duarte? Duarte, you came with the Banisher, did you not?
I am the Banisher.
Right. So you're the face of hope, are you? You're what my tithes are buying. Let me have a look at you. Oh, right. Well, I hope I'm wrong. Bathsheba Ingersoll, or I was last time I looked.
Ce nume, Bathsheba Ingersoll.
What can you tell me about Curse?
Did Haskell not lay it out? We freeze, and at the same time, we rot. Minister Davenport said he'd summoned the best banisher there is. Can you lift the curse?
In my experience, most curses are actually hauntings. And while ghosts are treacherous, they're not invincible.
Well, I'd like to tell you I find that a comfort, but I'm afraid I would be lying.
It may seem like an odd question, but may I ask if the curse has brought you bad dreams?
Every time I close my eyes, I'm in the store. Coins fall from the ceiling, only a few at first. When they hit the floor, they break. Like rotten teeth. Or finger bones, perhaps. The trickle becomes rain. A cascade smashing down to flood the store. I try to flee, but the flood rises too fast. I drown in shards of broken bone. There. Aren't you glad you asked?
You know?
What can you tell me about the town meeting house?
The minister closed it down. Said it was dangerous. Imagine. Worship is dangerous now.
Do you remember when and why?
The when is difficult to say. I admit I've lost track of time with the dullness of the days.
Tell me about your store.
Why? Would you like to buy some china? Some porcelana? A linen dress? That's about all we have left. I'm shocked to learn that there is little demand for the finer things in life, and we have next to no supply of the staples. I should have gone when I had the chance. I suppose beneath it all, I'm an optimist. And that makes me a fool.
A very good day to you, madam.
You're optimistic too, then. Aren't we the fools?
Bathsheba.
Good day, sir.
You'll be one of Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. You may meet Red McWraith about the place.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But we have prayed for salvation.
Și cum a mers?
Madam, without wishing to offend, you are no angel.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Obviously.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Farewell,
Goodbye.
Mr. Badger. And you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Nu e el o rază de lumină într-o noapte furtunoasă. Open details, Banishers techniques. După asta, și o pauză și să revin mai încolo.
Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith. But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers.
Asta pare a fi că nu-i...
We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Să dăm.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Poți să dai, you cannot save in this context. Ok. Nu? Da, dacă dai low. Bă, da, uite cum merge. Da, hai că iau și o pauză și o să revin mai încolo continuarea de la asta. Ne vedem puțin mai încolo. Pentru tine, Vasco, promit. Bye bye.